to you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Crossroad Conversations with the Lewis Brothers, where we aim to share real stories about running a successful family business, working through adversity, and pouring back into the community that keeps our door open. We're your hosts, Matt, Shelby, and Taylor, and we bring you relevant local business advice and automotive insights that are sure to change the way you look at running a business, and maybe even throw in a plug for you to do business with us.
Yeah.
We're live!
Hey, welcome to Crossroad Conversations Special Edition. You know what time it is?
It's Ultimate Challenge, baby.
It's Ultimate Challenge time. We're coming live to you from the Lewis Ford showroom floor. Why are we coming live? Because we got live specials and we've got 600 cars to sell.
600 vehicles must be sold breakdown down the travel rate per day.
That means 23 lucky customers are going home every single day with a new or pre-owned vehicle. And how are we doing that, Taylor? With some massive savings.
Massive savings. I'm gonna hit you with the high points here, but I got F-150s in stock up to $20,000 off.
Now I need to park $20,000 off.
$20,000
That's real. People walk in,
off.
the vehicle's here, they say 20,000. Take out 7 grand, you can get it for 50.
You know what's real? How ridiculous you look.
Do it for sale, baby. Hey, so the month of March, before you go any further, we're talking about ridiculousness, is about being different. And I think that goes well with the fact that you have silver and orange and red chrome together. And I guess it's these outfits.
It's these outfits. You know,
It's a disco helmet.
sitting here, we told the guys yesterday it was to reduce our insurance costs, but really it's just to get people to laugh and have fun. You know, we get this stigma in the car business that, oh, it's stuffy, nobody enjoys buying a car and going through all that. So we're just throwing a bomb in the middle of it.
Right? Yeah, so saving big money, but having a ridiculous, we traded for this jacket a little over 12 years ago.
Quarter of a century.
It's an authentic NASCAR.
Yeah,
It's
I
no
know it's
jam, but we still all make some
We
money.
do.
Also, Lewis Gage 18 or 120.
Yeah.
Alright, number 3, do it for Dale.
Yeah.
I love that. Right?
Yes, sir.
Let's get those specials.
So, 20K off, and you hit the head, nail it. Real deal. We're not gonna jump through all these hoops. We gotta qualify, you get a blood sample, and be a part of this American Quarter Association. And back whenever Dial and Trade was on, you were a member of that. Like 20K off, huge savings, and it's not on grandpa's chrome package, long bed, one wheel drive.
Hey, you want to come back to that?
I got it all. I got it all. This is Lariat Power Boost.
Black appearance package.
Black appearance
FX4.
Raptor Wilson tires.
Adventure package. Level kit. 35 inch tires. Bead blocks. All installed here. All comes with a 10-year 120. Complimentary. Congratulations, free. For every single customer plus a year.
But legally, we gotta say complimentary.
Yeah, it's free. There's no upcharge. The most important part is bringing it out the door figure. No extra fees. No is like, what if I don't say yes to this? What if I don't say yes to the number is the number?
Yeah.
What about the power wheels? Is it got power?
It has the second fastest behind only the Raptor, that's the GT500 motor, faster than the standard Raptor, with the most power and has the onboard generator, up to 7.2 kilowatts of house power you're carrying around everywhere with you. So all the options there. But I love on this one, there's a 0% ticker going out there right now on trucks, and it's 0% plus 14,000 on 60 months. So huge savings on that one.
14,000
Plus.
plus 0% for 60 months plus a free complimentary 10-year 120.
Yes.
Okay.
But if that's not enough for you, this one's gonna blow you off your seat.
But hang on for you a minute.
Okay, all right.
Because I need to tell the audience something.
Okay.
Because let's go on. If we're gonna sell, which we are, 600 vehicles, we have to do it at mass.
Yes.
And if we're gonna do it at mass, we've gotta be 100% transparent, no funny business, because we gotta get people in here, they check the price and they check the car and out of here on the next one.
Yep.
And every single day, we're gonna sell 23 vehicles. So this is the thing I really wanna challenge you, Northwest Arkansas. All the vehicles you hear about today, all the specials you hear if you see something that looks too good to be true, it's probably not real.
No.
And it happens up and down the road, unfortunately, where people do not get the price that they were promised.
Yes.
We wouldn't have been here 80 years if we didn't take care of people, and we didn't do what we were saying we were going to do.
Yeah, it's in the middle of it.
I know, so that was sold right there. So 20,000 off the F-150. If I drive my automobile or Uber down to see it today, I can leave here with it, right?
You can leave here with it, and it's gonna be a highly desirable unit. And we're gonna have the most fun in buying a vehicle that you never dreamed you could possibly have. It's gonna be so fun. But if that one doesn't hit it for you, I got 25 model F-250 Super Duties starting at only, this is not a typo, $39,995.
For what
For
for?
a F-250 Super Duty. So we went from 150 up to a 250, and we're starting on the $39,995.
Okay.
I think the F-250 starts in total capability like 17,000.
Absolutely.
We're just not up to 17,000 pounds total capability for only 39 million.
Absolutely.
That's big. That's really big. Now I'm gonna tell you, because it's been good weather.
Yes.
I think the groundhog, they say it's wrong 70% of the time, and I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Well, it wasn't written down here, so that's not right.
Then whatever it may be.
Yes.
Luckily, he was wrong because it's been really warm outside. What's that mean? People are looking to take the top off. They're looking to go adventurous. How about a Jeep? How about a two-door Wrangler?
Okay.
Two-door Wrangler. I knew it was on your list. Two-door Wrangler. Got the big screen, got the automatic, the power windows, the power locks, all the cool stuff in the tech. It's gonna be $33,900.
Oh my God.
$33,900. And again, no special hoops you gotta jump through. You gotta come here, sign.
Yeah. Have
Every
fun.
night. That's it.
Yeah. Come
That's
here, have fun, see the difference with the Lewis buying experience.
So, when you talk about being here and it being different, and this is more or less 31 days of ridiculousness. And by the way, let me give you a little update. 25 people so far have already taken some gold range.
And we just started.
Just started this thing yesterday. 25 people so far. But I broke this down in a couple different meetings, but I want to walk the public through what our motivation of excitement. It's not just disco ball helmets or ridiculous suits.
So that's part of it.
But that is a grand part that you're on the right way. You know, going down the trail, you want to know going the right way or not.
Okay.
These suits say, yes, you're on the right trail.
Okay.
So yesterday we kicked off and we had Dodo Coffee. They were here making sure everyone was highly caffeinated, ready to go. We launched with energy drinks and pure excitement. We got our day at truck with the displays. We've taken over all digital billboards. The campaigns are going out for giveaways, for specials, for service specials. They've got our this week we're giving away a set of AirPods. Local AirPods. So you go check on that. Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday. What happens on Tuesdays?
Taco Tuesdays all month long. So Taco Tuesdays, we're talking about coming here today. The Gnome's Two Brothers Tacos.
They're here, right?
Burritos, quesadillas, whatever your heart desire for tacos, they got it. So that's happening today. We've got a live podcast. That's what we're doing now. It's trade crazy Tuesday.
Okay.
Where we offer obviously give an additional $4,000.
Whoa.
$4,000 over market value on Trade Crazy Tuesday.
Hey, can we go back to the food truck? I was over there and this
We
is.
in the taco truck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out real quick, but this is the funny part about it. We told him it was big, and we tried to explain to people it's big. Guess what, by 12:30, he showed up here, started serving up. He was already up.
No.
Because so many people showed up, yes.
Get whatever you can do. Chirp.
Yes, he was out of cheese, he was out of the weed, the asada, whatever else, he was like, this has been intense. Y'all told me it was gonna be big, I didn't really understand. And every time, about an hour and a half into this
So
three.
what's gonna happen for the next many food trucks, we're gonna have to go inside their truck and vet out the stuff they have.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta
Before they ever get it.
Okay, so let's get back to the ultimate challenge. We talked about we gotta sell 600 vehicles. We gotta be extremely transparent to be able to do that. We're talking about just a few of the specials. We'll get back to those here in a little bit.
Yep.
So that's how we're going to move the cars with the incentives. But the other part to an equation, let's give you a little bit of behind the scenes look. When you're looking to buy a car, it's like, hey, you got to find the selection. We got over 1,000 vehicles in stock. Okay. You need the pricing on the vehicles. We've got up to $20,000 off the vehicles, just like they were talking about the F-150. We've got more of them coming up. We'll talk about later in the episode. Then we need the ultimate amount for your trade. So Shelby started going into that on Tuesdays. It's free trade appraisal Tuesday. That means whether you're going to trade with us or if you just want to sell your vehicle off the road. We write checks every single day. Even if somebody is not buying, we buy it from them. We're in the market of doing that. We give over book value and you're like, yeah, man, I've heard that before. Every car dealer says it. Can I prove it to you? Okay, we're going to sell 600 vehicles. Of those 600, you all remember about how many of them have got to be used?
400.
400. And Taylor, when you checked the accounting this morning, how many used vehicles we have to sell?
We're right at
401. So now not reality. I love to think we're really, really good at the car business, but I don't know that we picked the perfect 400 of the 400 they're going to sell.
No.
If that's the case, we need to go buy some water.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But what the case really is, in order to sell 400 in our industry, you need about a 45 day supply. Which would be 1.5 times that. And in my simple math, that would be 600.
Yes.
That means we need an additional 200 vehicles. Now, instead of going to the auction and buying those, just trade for them, buy them off the road, we give you up to $4,000 over value.
Yep.
So there's the proof in the pudding. We're like, you're not just saying that, we actually have a need for that, and we're willing to pay over book value instead of going to the auction and buying it. Pay auction fees, pay transportation fees. Why not just give you more money for it?
That's the name of the game. So, trade appraisal Tuesday up to $4,000. Then we roll in the Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
So we roll tomorrow with $50 off oil.
Okay, yeah, but what about if I got me diesel?
$50 off oil.
Okay, and then what about my gas truck?
$50 off oil.
Well, what if I go to your Springdale location?
$50 off oil.
And
And
if I
I'm
got
go ahead and say if you got a Jeep, it's $50 off. And if you got a high performance GT500, $50 off oil.
So is there anything I don't get $50 off?
$50 off oil.
Is that all of them?
$50 off oil changes.
You heard from both of
All
them,
of them.
$50 off gas and diesel at all locations, whether you're
What
CJR.
about a business?
$50 off, okay? $50 off personal, $50 off business, $50 off gas, $50 off diesel, $50 off.
Which channel is that on? That's Trent, but this is from Trent.
Look, we're not done with the food truck activation.
You're going back to the food truck, we're getting our oil changed.
We're taking the chug truck.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the best mixed sodas.
Okay.
It's called dirty soda.
Dirty soda thing.
How many different things are in that soda?
A lot.
It depends what you order. What's the cowboy?
That's your,
Go ahead and tell us.
I don't know.
No, you know.
Just say, hey, different cowboy. Or maybe you just don't know.
Dr. Pepper, coconut cream, and something else.
Nice, some cream stuff.
That's what
Set up in there.
Get it mixed up like this.
Yes.
They're gonna be here starting at 3 o'clock-ish. We might move that up a little bit.
Okay.
Small, man.
It's not running on Farmington.
Load it up. And,
Just Crossroad.
Alright, so give me $50 off the oil change, and the chug trucks here, we take advantage of that. And the thing I love about the chug truck is, it's not this small deal. I don't know if it's 28 ounce or 32 ounce. It's kind of a souvenir cup too.
Yes.
You take it home, you use it.
sure can.
What else you got in town?
Wednesday social club.
I like the
So
Wednesday.
you'll see these items in front of us, and
Okay.
they're not there for you, they're not. They are for you, the consumer or the follower on social media. So one of these and many more items will launch one of our many giveaways. So if you're seeing this, you're probably already following. So if not, like, share, subscribe. You're going to want to make sure that you see these launches every single day when you post it. So that's Wednesday, the first one started. Thursday I want to talk about service-related games. It's not just about
These are big questions. I'm working on it.
free alignment. Four-wheel
Okay.
alignment.
So you're gonna charge me to check it?
Free and
And the benefit to making sure my vehicle's aligned.
it goes straight down the road. Yeah, so your
If your vehicle's not properly aligned, you can cut that by almost 50%.
Oh, I've seen some people with some big old tires, headlines off, shooting outside off and
Okay, so then that's important. You get your alignment check.
every alignment check, launch on Thursday, go on every single Thursday. We've got a whiz bang machine, you're gonna drive through, it's gonna be officially all for your tires. It's gonna know the spec from the license plate, then you're gonna know what the spec is supposed to be. And then I think we've got a little bit of options for free tires from the so if you do happen to be out of line, you could go ahead and I want to give you a little inside trick that we have customers that, I don't know if you know this, but tires do not have a crazy amount of life. Like, we have a price match on our tires, and I don't care where you shop tires, you always meet, but most likely beat that price. But that being said, every dollar counts, right? You go get some tires, and this program sometimes, when we see a little price report, there's no solution. So if you use a and parents stop, go ahead and do it. But what I was saying is that trick is to go ahead and get those tires, even if you don't need them, put them in the garage, put them on the back porch, put them on your Christmas tree, next year if it's out. I mean, some of those tires you get under the 4, 5.
We can reply to some. I'm trying to get them to reply live to them.
You know, even if you wanted to buy yourself winter tires, you can do that. So if you're looking at a Ford, or if you're in CJ, both of them have the buy 3, get 1 going on this month. And we gotta give a shout out to Melinda. Melinda's on social following us. Melinda, thanks for following us and being part of the podcast today. And thank you for your purchase of a Bronco.
Yeah, I got a question, Melinda. Who, if you don't mind, come in comments, who do you think has the best fit? Dale Earnhardt Jr., Senior.
You can hear it, but it's
Red Racer Senior.
just not as clear. If that's on
Looks
YouTube.
like it's going great.
I need to go check the
He
YouTube.
looks much more red than I do.
But you know what I like to do with Melinda? She heard about you talking about the free appraisal Tuesday, and it might be time to upgrade to the Sasquatch.
Just a touch.
Hey, on special?
Oh my gosh, that was my last special there, so I've got, not my last special, my special I will be
What you
covering.
got?
But Bronco Badlane, which is the ultimate Badlane. All the options, we're talking about front rear lockers, your hero switches that include the sway guard, electronic disconnect front rear axles, the 2.7, the big screen, the heated seats, the heated steering wheel. It's up to $10,000 off. So we either got that option there, or we've got some Big Ben Sasquatch options that have the black diamond off-road package, and they're starting the upper floors. So that's with 35s, with the different gear, with the front rear lockers. It's gonna come you in the $48,000, $49,000 range.
Man, that's a good one right there. So Melinda, we've got perfect options for you here. We'd love to walk you through the process, and thank you for not joining but being a customer of ours. So let's keep going down the path. I know you got more calendar stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna pick up from the trade value, okay? Because that was the second part of the equation. The third part of the equation is the financing. So if you want to get the car deal all structured together, let's save some money on the car you're buying, let's get the top value for your trade, and then let's get that financing in there. Before I tell them about the 0%.
Can I vote? I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know what you're
How's that roll? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get back on it. One thing that we've pre-negotiated with every single one of our banks.
How many?
27 per bank.
Okay.
75 per lender. One thing that we've negotiated, and this is something that we work on constantly, but it's a big emphasis in March, is a complete rate reduction and a complete no rate
That's got 68 wonderful.
Yeah, they certainly-
Somebody out there, 4,000 plus, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
But a no rate markup. Explain that for people.
All right, so no rate markup means whatever rate we get from the bank. So, a little behind the scenes, we get a lower rate than if you walked into your bank or your credit. And why do we get that? Because of the millions of dollars we send them contracts every single month. We get a mass buy, like a bulk buy if you're going to go to Costco or Sam's. Okay, so we get lower rates from the banks than if you individually walked in. All right. Majority of the time, we see that in a dealership. They take what they call the high rate, which might be 5.25% or 5%, and then they might mark it up to 6.5 or 7%.
Yep.
Okay, it's a way to make additional margin. Nothing wrong with making money there. But what we've worked out with our banks is, what about if we just pass savings along to the customer? We want to do this at max. We'll do it buy sell. So whatever rate we get from the bank, called 5.25, we pass that 5.25, no market, straight on to the customer.
That is like, and we've talked to people, and they say that is ridiculous. Why would you do that? Why would you give up on millions of dollars of financing?
Yep.
A 1%, 1.5%, 2.5% markup. And it was just kind of another part of that commitment to transparency. That we said, somebody says, hey, I bank with Argus. Perfect, we do too. We've got a direct line to them, and whatever we get in a bulk buy, you only have to get one item off the shelf. And at Sam's Club, you can get, break out that 48 pack, you just get one, you get a crazy deal.
And I think that you started to hit on it there is, number one is our transparency. Number two is it's really a benefit to our customers of, we gotta do business with Argus, but so do you guys, when we leverage off all the contracts you send.
Yeah.
And really three, let's look at this at the end of the day. We've been here for 4 generations and 80 years. We're in the long-term game. We'll give up a little bit of profit today to be your car dealer for your entire car buying career. You know, and then you'll tell everybody about it, and it's a wow experience, it's transparent, it's not anything you would have thought of when you heard any of the non-fun stuff about it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do another shout out. I see our good buddy Dan is on the line there.
Thank you.
Dan, thanks to Jordan.
Dan,
He's-
get your car.
Well, he's online there. Dan, I see your question. Absolutely. Come by and see me, and I would love to sit down and go over with you and help you out. Dan's a great long-time customer of the Union
He's
Auto.
probably got to have at least 8, 9, 10 bottles.
It's in the
I think it's way more than this.
Yes.
That must be some of those deals at Farmington, he goes buy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Been a great customer over the years.
Love that.
Say, come in, we'll get calls and buy you some tacos, we'll talk about
Yeah, but he tells that ESPN.
ESPN's coming, so we have a partnership with a bunch of different radio stations, okay? So we'll have live remotes here throughout the entire month. One of them we're really excited about because, you know, during March Madness, we started thinking about the brackets.
Yeah.
So we'll have ESPN live here
That's
multiple
Thursday.
times throughout the month, starting this Thursday. We'll have Rustin and Zach show in the afternoon. They'll be live, just come by, you know, they'll have free swag to give away, come say hi. We'll be talking basketball, predictions about where the Razorbacks are gonna get seated in the tournament. You know, what they've gotta do to be able to pull us off, you know, an Elite 8 or a Final 4, or maybe even farther. We're excited about having them. Listen,
They're good.
listen, I'm behind Hogs. You know,
I'm no doubt. I went to a game, they're on fire.
they really are. They really are. So that's exciting. We have them here on Thursday. They're gonna be live, so come by and check them out. We probably have other stuff to do Thursday when they get here as well.
We got
You know what I mean? We have, you know, your line check. How about that? So come in, say hi to those guys at ESPN. Meanwhile, we'll check your alignment for you. And I'll go right back to Tuesday if you need me to, give you the free trade credit.
You got it about
I got it.
Got it out. All right, so let's go on Friday.
So then Friday, all Rocky Springs.
So we're starting first things first. One of the highest rated, locally grown, harvested dodo coffee.
Okay.
Right, it's rated high.
No, I know.
I know.
I didn't know if you were gonna flip to me to talk about it. Go ahead.
I know we have enough time.
You were so good at dodo coffee.
I am.
So I'm just gonna hit on quick look. Matt Brew Dodo Coffee over here at 7 a.m. set up. And they're launching their bracket, their drinks as well. So you might have a little specific special drinks from that.
I just go black.
I know you do. I didn't say it's for you. It's for everyone else in the world. And then next, what we're gonna do is Mo's Tacos. We got a taco truck coming back again on Friday.
Taco Friday.
Mo's. Somebody call Mo to make sure he gets Mo.
Give the queso.
We need Mo food.
We'll make sure you do it all.
Move his time a little bit, see if we can gain a little more time there. And then, hey, what if you're in Farmington and you just want to shop in Farmington? Mo's Tacos is gonna have a mobile unit out there.
At Farmington?
Yes.
Okay, so right there, if you don't know where Farmington location is, it's Highway 62,
Yeah.
MLK, whichever way you refer to it.
Yeah.
You know, just right down the road sandwiched in the middle there. Go by and check them out. They'll have Moe's Tacos there as well. Go see John Qualls, Chad, the Porter brothers, and the whole team. Shane will be out there. Hopefully hitting the tacos and then showing you guys. They've got one of the best Wrangler selections pre-owned in the entire city.
I was looking at a crazy amount, half and 3/4.
They really did. They got that. And you know what else they have? And I know you saw it on the corner. We ran out of these twice. We had to go to Phoenix, Arizona to find 2 more. It's the only 2 left in the country. Is the ProMaster EV hybrid fans. Now these are the plug-in vans that we found a pocket of to save people a ridiculous amount of money.
$55,000 what people save when they buy these. So we bought everyone.
There were over $80,000 brand new.
Bill Frank's
Bill Frank's also, they got the shelves, they got the quick roll-up door, the quick sliding door, all electric. We have less than 500 miles on these things and save over $55,000. I think you get into one of these for like 31, 32 grand.
I love that. If you're still hungry,
Okay.
and you want to get a little bit north of this, go to Springdale Ford, check out a Long Dog.
Oh,
We're gonna have the Long Dog set up there,
Yeah.
so no matter what location, we're gonna have it up there. But Fridays, I kind of forgot because there's so much in here.
Yeah.
One is free car wash Friday. So you do not have to be a customer, current, future, present, whatever. Just somebody driving by who doesn't love us. No strings attached. You have to sign no contract that says, hey, I'm not paying now, I'll pay later. Come by, get a car wash. When you're getting your coffee, or your tacos, or your Tommy Dog. That's Cancun. What is it? What's that suit gonna look like on Friday?
What I need to know is if I decide to ride on a motorbike, is this going to be okay?
It's enough for the police to let you keep going, they're gonna be smiling. So,
It's better than not having it.
right you are.
Hey, but Cancun Friday again. We say you'll never have more fun buying a car or getting your car serviced than anywhere else. So you'll notice when you come in on Fridays, all the Cancun
Little more
shows,
relaxed.
but still big, you know.
I love it.
But the pressure that you think might be too much.
No.
It's relaxing for Cancun.
Kind of like island style.
It is.
Exactly right.
It is.
Yeah. You both.
It's a amazing mall.
Yeah.
And with Cancun, we have giveaways. So
Okay.
why don't you go another level, get more giveaways. Yes, sir. We've only made it to Friday the 6th so far.
The first week or the end?
This is the first week. And so, Elvin Cancun will be doing giveaways. Remember on social media, like, share, and subscribe. Any and every post there. And you're like, man, why would I do that? There's not much in it for me. Well, we got these giveaways, we got those giveaways. We've got free all kinds.
So I would say too, Shelby, you bring up a great point because we're just like not even through week 1 yet, it's getting up to Saturday. But we've gone over a lot. Taylor's started going over specials, but we've got over 1,000 vehicles in stock. And if we're gonna sell 600, we can't just have 5 specials. We gotta have the mass majority of our inventory priced and moving quick. So the way to keep up with all the events and all the food trucks and all the giveaways and all the great specials is to make sure you're on a social platform. Make sure to follow, make sure to like, comment, share. Our entire media team is absolutely just killing it, so they'll be posting things out there that you can win. Know that they're not gimmicks, you know what I mean? It's not spam, it's real. You don't have to wait 8 to 10 weeks for one ship in the mail. If you win, you come by, you pick it up instantly, and we'll still run your car through the car wash for free, even if you want to.
Hey, inside trader tip, if you're really just like, hey, what is the deal with my really real? You're gonna want to go to our Instagram pages, and I'm sure it will forward you along to the deals for sales and post Crossroad Jeep Springdale Ford as well. There will be by 10 o'clock every morning a live special every single day. Our pick of the day, our major special today. Today was our $20 off. Come out with a big one.
Just a thing.
Just right off the thing there, but every single day you see it on our socials and the stories. So that is cool. Should we talk about Saturday?
Before you do that, I gotta go back to the manager. So the manager is picking, if they were out there on the lot and they were in the market, what they would pick, and they're looking at the cost, and they're looking at what the best deal is. I would say on average, when we pick a manager special during March, it lasts less than 24 hours.
And here's the ridiculous thing. You said cost. During
And I think that goes back to the financing too, that we talked about the buy sell, that it puts you in a better position. Because let's be honest, if you don't pay any rate markup, you'll be in a better equity position in 3 years down the road. If you buy your ultimate challenge and you save all that money, you'll be in a better equity position down the road. Alright, let's go Saturday.
Alright, so Saturday starts off strong. We're gonna have our Saturday show and go.
Okay, so a social
On
follow.
social, you'll see about 10 to 12 of our freshest new car specials. So maybe recap and rate some new ones. You're gonna see some of our freshest trades or series purchases of pre-owned vehicles, and it's gonna be all makes and models. So that goes live about 8:05 Saturday morning. Then we're gonna roll into our first activation of 3, the Atomic Dog. We'll be back. In case you got hungry, it's gonna be back.
Where's he gonna be?
It's gonna be here, right in the middle of it all. Then you're gonna have a mechanical bull. What's your outfit on Saturday gonna look like?
Ooh,
I don't know, but it's gonna be consistent wearing that helmet on top of the mechanical.
on the mechanical ball.
Safety
We're
first.
gonna have to go live for that.
So we're gonna have the mechanical bull going live. Then we're gonna have about 48-foot long obstacle course.
Okay.
Winner takes all.
I don't need to wear a white shirt.
Me versus you.
Stop watching.
Jim.
Ferrari, yes.
Can you do 3 people at a time in there? Or you try?
Just sign a waiver. So we'll have a bounce house. It's just about the excitement.
Okay.
And then we got an ice cream truck gonna be here in the afternoon. Giving out ice cream, like an ice cream social for anybody that's out in the area. And then we've got some crazy ones.
And then we're also a sponsor at the Kite Festival.
Oh yeah, the Cane Hill Kite Festival. So not here because it's in Cane Hill, but that's one of our most favorite long-time sponsorships that we do. So we'll be out in
Cane Hill.
Cane Hill Kite Festival.
But if you come by here, we've got some free passes for that. So come by here, check it all out on Saturday.
There's a limited
passes.
amount to come early Saturday.
We'll give you some passes to the Cane Hill Kite Festival.
Alright, so that's gonna be 7.
Okay, now by that point in time, if I do my math correctly, okay, we set our travel rate.
Hit 'em with it.
It's gotta be 23 a day, okay, that'll be 6 days in. So by Saturday night, over 138 people will have gotten an incredible deal, an ultimate amount for their trip, the ultimate financing, they'll either take advantage of 0% or a no markup on the financing, and they will be smiling ear to ear, because what they heard us talk about, what they saw on the billboards, and when they heard on the radio was actually factually when they got here.
Real deal, true, no good, so jumping, and having the most fun.
I need some vision,
Is that it's not a pick one.
okay?
This is not pick one.
Okay?
So you could get the $20,000
Okay. And,
pick out kind of through those. We've got multiple different ones, and then you could get up to $4,000 above and beyond trade.
this and this.
We're stacking. We have a selection. You can pick one your own. It's a bigger range selection as well. It's good for those. And ultimate time to buy that's going to get you that financing.
Sure.
And a lot of our banks are 90 payments a day.
That's right.
So that's gonna take March, April, May, June. First thing's gonna be due in July.
That gets me through spring break. So I could use a couple payments to go to Six Flags.
So right now, if you're paying $600, $700, $500, $1,000 a month,
Okay.
and you're like, man, it's not a good time for me to buy. Well, how much was your rate? Was your rate marked up?
Yeah.
What's your payment right now?
Do you need to buy new tires?
So you're sure you're working tomorrow or today?
Today.
Today, because tomorrow there'll be more cars in the market, right? We're not going out just over there, and June surely will shove something in the back seat and say, oh, come out.
That's right.
So you can take that $1,000 a month, $500 a month, whatever it is, put it back in your pocket for March.
Okay.
Then April's,
Alright.
then May, then June.
Guess that's at least.
That's at least $2,000.
$2,000 to $3,000.
a month, and $1,000 would be $4,000. All go back in your pocket. And you got a new car with the complimentary Lewis guarantee. Tell them what that is.
So the Lewis guarantee on new vehicles, we take what the manufacturer says they'll give you, a 5-year, $60,000 warranty, and we double that. So that's a 10-year, $120,000 powertrain warranty. And again, you'll hear us talk about transparency. Our Lewis guarantee of the 10-year, $120,000 powertrain on new vehicles is good at here's where it gets good, if you thought that was good. Our used vehicles have up to a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain. Now here's the kicker. Every CPO program out there, and almost every other dealership out there, they revert back to day one mile ownership.
So even though it's a used car, you're buying 3 or 4 years old, it's got 20, 30, 40, 50,000 miles, and it starts when it was first new.
First new. And who knows how old that was. That's kind of hard when you walk around with a lot of ours is true term, true mileage. What is true term, true mileage?
Means from the day that you buy it, the miles that are on comparison. So I buy it from today, my warranty starts today, so 5 years from today. And true mileage means if I have 40,000 miles, it'll get to 50,000. It doesn't go to a total of 50,000, it goes to a total of 90,000. So it's true term, true mileage, from the day you buy the vehicle.
And what I like is when people, you know, they're talking about budget these days, is you're looking at a pre-owned vehicle, and like, really the one that fits my budget's got that 80,000 miles on it. Up and down the road, that thing's gonna have 0 gas fees. As it drive up and down the road and try to put your magic 8 ball and see what it says for the future. That vehicle will have a 3-year, 36,000 mile powertrain warranty for us. It's good in all 50 states. This starts day one ownership. So you get a 3-year, 36. Now let's say Junior's getting ready to turn 16 and you gotta buy him his first vehicle. Now we all know, probably gonna bump into something, so we don't wanna get something really nice and we need it to be affordable. Let's say we're looking at something that's got 130,000 miles. Who's gonna give you any type of guarantee?
No.
We are. We'll give you a 6 month, 6,000 mile powertrain, complimentary. You've heard that word multiple
I was
times.
gonna say, break that down, so we'll give you a complimentary, that equals, it's at 0 cost.
No cost.
That doesn't mean negotiate and have to give it to you.
No.
It is a complimentary. What was the breakdown on the average cost of a warranty? It's the exact same coverage if you were to buy it through us.
Sure.
What was that?
About $3,200.
So to get that complimentary free, what we're talking about across the board out to 150,000 miles, it's $3,200.
$3,200. So let's say somehow you found the exact same vehicle out there.
Pre-owned vehicle, 100,000 miles, exact trim level, exact same history, tire, everything.
And they were the exact same cost.
Yeah, both of them were 20 grand.
We're 20 grand. With us, you're getting a complimentary, no charge, $3,200 value powertrain.
Versus the other one that they're gonna say, hey,
You're on there.
manufacturer said 36,000 or 50,000 miles, that's all we're gonna cover.
And they're just saying it's a great vehicle and they inspected it. And they probably did. But there's no way in a 100,000 mile vehicle to predict what's going to happen.
But there's no way that we could ever
We
figure
can't.
that out.
So that's why we put the warranty on it.
Yeah.
That's why we put it on there. So that in addition you get, and you get a 1-year maintenance package on all of the vehicles. So you're gonna get oil changes covered. You know, on those new vehicles, you get some additional value too.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else you get there besides oil changes?
Your 1 year key,
Yeah.
1 wheel tire,
Okay.
and 1 wheel there's tire wheel key protection.
Okay, so if I lose my key or something happens to my key, then the vehicle is replaced.
Replace.
If I mess my tires up with all this construction
Wheels
oils
or anything else there
there.
that won't hold, they're covered for a year.
Okay, so that's again getting into the transparency part. I am going to be very transparent right now. That F-150 you talked about with the wrapped with wheels and tires, once it sells, there is not another one that has a wrapped with wheels and tires that's 20,000. Now, will we find something else that's a great deal? Absolutely.
No.
Hey, I haven't really talked about this, I probably need to make a whole nother video set on this, but, F-150s are kind of rare.
Yep.
It's the #1 selling vehicle, not like
Vehicle.
vehicle in the United States of America.
Okay.
And what happened, manufacturers,
transparent. Our trade values are very transparent. Our financing rates are very transparent. I did some market, I didn't even tell you all about this, but I did some market research for the area about F-150s. Do you know what the most off somebody has on an F-150 outside of us right now?
15,000.
Oh,
So they're
overshot that one.
$5,000 less than what we are. So you can save $5,000 more just plus
That 3,200
the 3,200
plus your 2 for your oil changes.
plus your 2 for your oil changes.
Plus if you need a key, that's 500.
Yeah.
And if you need a tire, we're talking 400 or 500, right?
And even if it were all the same, who wouldn't want to do business with us looking like this?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
People got their feelings about, but it's just like, hey,
And if you're like, okay, Matt, enough. Shelby, we've been
Whatever.
talking about the F-150s, but what about
Yeah.
if you got in a Ram? I've got 3 tungsten Rams.
Yeah,
Is
big
that- what
savings.
is that?
And you know the
Super
tungsten.
fancy.
It's suede headliner,
they
at
use
least
more
40.
interior options than the most designer handbag I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, they've got all the materials. They've got the seats that massage, self-driving.
There's
the
so
high
many speakers.
output Hurricane, which is 510 horsepower.
Yeah.
Air ride suspension. I mean, we could do a whole podcast on it. $20,000 off.
God.
Your pick.
So that makes it really easy. You're picking. You're like, well, I got to kind of shop around.
They're not me shopping.
Okay,
Do you not
here you
value
go.
your time?
Let's drive both of them right here.
Yeah,
One-stop
it's
shop.
not really a sales pitch if it's just cut and drive, crazy amount of savings.
It's not. You know, it kind of shocks people too.
I know.
Because they're used to going to dealerships and be like, well, I just started looking. I don't really have an objection, but I
feel
normally
like I
just
should.
I don't just buy right off the bat, but it feels right, and y'all actually are doing what you said you were going to do.
And I like your helmet.
And that Lewis guarantee, like, it
And
sounds real because
Do
you
those
didn't
shoes light up? And
because you didn't say just like lifetime, and I don't really know like what is
what
that.
is that?
What does that mean?
You
Okay,
know?
Yeah.
so we've hit them with a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up for episode 1.
You're cutting us off?
Yeah, we're cutting you off because you're going
Why?
to keep
'Cause the
talking.
suit's hot?
And you're going to spill too much information.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. There's not. We couldn't possibly talk and tell you really of everything that's happened. Shelby's list is so long of his activations and people that are going to be here.
Over 2 million.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't give you that.
No,
math.
no.
We hadn't done that, so I'll pitch that to you to finish up this episode.
Like
But
he's
we
gonna do that
have
quickly?
up to $20,000 off. We have all the food trucks. We have the best time to buy, the ultimate activations. But we talked about all of our inventory we have. What was the total amount of savings we came up with whenever we repriced all of this?
Over $2 million in savings.
So that's based off of 2 things.
Yes.
That's based off MSRP,
Okay.
manufacturer suggested retail price. When it leaves the factory, here's what we say it's worth. And then anything less than that could be discounted via a rebate.
Yep.
Or heavily a dealer discount, or of a JD Power or a KBB or an NADA says this pre-owned vehicle is worth this based on current market data,
Okay.
over $2 million below both of those figures.
All right, so Taylor, thanks for kind of wrapping that up.
Oh,
Again,
absolutely.
what's our big pro tips of the day? Follow social media.
Yep.
Come check it out. Know that this isn't a sales gimmick. We've been doing it over for 20 years, the Ultimate Challenge. Just ask around. They'll tell you. They got the best buys during Ultimate Challenge. Don't forget, we've integrated in parts and service. So if you're looking for tires, we got a buy 3, get 1.
Yep.
If you're looking to save on oil changes, on Wednesdays, gas and diesel, $50 off. And we're here in Fayetteville, but it goes on at all of our locations. So if you're out there by Farmington, our Farmington location on 62 there, or up in Springdale, and then also our collision center is a part of this as well, which is right on in
South
Springdale
Thompson
as well, by Outback Steakhouse.
Yep.
So go check them out as well. But 600 cars must be sold. I just put you the challenge. Just see if we're actually going to do what we're talking about.
Yep.
Because if it is all true, it is the ultimate time to buy.
And it is. So don't wait too long. Stop by and see us. We'll be here every single day with all the deals, having the most fun, selling you the best car for the least amount of money with the most amount of value. We'll see you soon.
What do you think you're wearing next time?
Can't tell you yet, but it's going to be good.
I don't even know to tell you, but it's
I
going to
got
be
a lot of
something
stuff
good.
coming from Amazon. I got to go hit a couple of local thrift stores.
Okay.
And that TJ Maxx.
All right, so tune in. We need you to vote next
Yep.
time about best dressed between the 3 of us. Y'all have a great day.
Wrap it.
Hey, thanks for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give it a like, share it with your friends and family, visit our website, and send us some questions. We want to know what you'd like to hear, who you'd like to hear from, and what you want to see, or maybe even some questions for us to answer about either the automotive industry or just business in general.